So that time didn't touch her at all. So next time when you go through, you'll sort of create it that it will touch her side. Turn, and she avoided it beautifully. Isn't directly behind you. See that? If she did suddenly decide to come through, she'd take you out. So you've got to make sure you either come in front of her and do a little bit of that distance. Certainly lengthen that line. Keep your eyes down, keep her nose straight, and get out of the firing range where she'd come forward. And then it becomes much like trailer loading, where now she's gone off to the side, that you've got to bring her forward again. She's been through here a number of times, that you set her up for success, get out of the way so that she can come forward, show her how to come forward, get the coil off the ground so it's not by your feet. You don't want that coil by that right foot, Laurie. What? Your coil. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's it. And then think of her coming forward, allow the head to come down. And then when she's ready, so you see that eye going a little vacant, then you ask her to come forward so that she's paying attention. Keep her straight, don't let her wander off again. Keep her straight. Come to your left now, which will keep her straight. And ask for that forward motion. There. Watch her a little bit. And maybe, there you go, let her come through and she figured it out. Just like that. Encourage that forward motion. You're looking at her chest or her nose. Now get ready to encourage her forward, but don't stand right in front of that chest if she were to run. And then you visualize her coming forward. Keep that nose a little bit straight. And you've got the choice. You can zigzag in front to encourage her to come to you. And you're watching the feet to see which direction they're going in, just like that. And as soon as she makes the attempt, you release. Still watch the feet and the nose. If she wants to touch them, she can. If she wants to pause, she can. And then when you see the eye go vacant, that's the big thing. Watch that eye. You see it drifts? Yeah. Then you would encourage her to come forward because she's checking out. And you want her to stay in the classroom and stay focused and stay on what we're doing. Watch the feet so she doesn't go off to the side. Exactly. And encourage forward. So as soon as you see that alertness and her try, we can be with less pressure. When you see her vacant like that, you might change what you're doing to bring her back to the classroom. And think about it. She's been through it before, so you're also looking at which place do you need to be, and just like that. And that motion encouraged her. Don't go too far off to the side. So now you've drawn that foot over to where you are. She may come, and if she doesn't, after a few seconds, you come to the other side again and encourage the forward. You can also apply a bit of pressure underneath and then relax as she moves. So she just thought about, I think it was this green one at the front by the shoulder. She thought about that. She's also looking at it a bit. Keep asking her to come forward and think about your positioning. Which position would most likely draw her to you? Like that. And try not to cluck it. It will be about the pressure, the release, the positioning, the body language. So your eyes will be on her nose, her chest, or her feet. And you did it very well. Often horses are affected by the streamers against their side. It's this light touch. So not only do we have it against the side, we have the noodle, the swimming noodle above. And you can see her just raise her head. She loves to be involved. So it's important that she smells, she looks, and she has a chance to process. So there's two things with her. One, she does process. Two, she will switch off a bit. And without the guidance of the forward motion, she would opt to not necessarily try an obstacle. And so here's the key, is to make it easy by creating those sides with the streamers up, which we did. This is the first time they're touching her sides. You can see her hesitant. She does need the confidence in the handler. She's raising her head up. She can't hurt it. It's a noodle. And she's through the threshold, so that's a good thing too. And there, she just has to have the time to try. So what we're looking for here is fluidity in the footfall. And so we're going to continue with this quantity of streamers just over here. She's looking, she's very smart. It's wonderful when they actually do raise their head up, when the pressure's not on the halter. It's a sign of her exploring how high this is and how safe this is. You'll see horses do it with the trailer. And what we're aiming for here is her to be able to come through this fluidly without any hesitation, keeping the fluidity of the footfall, not hesitating, moving all the way through. And once we get that piece, we can lower another streamer. Until then, we're going to keep it going. And there, you can hear her actually. She just breathes in, I'm sure, and puts a beautiful moan out there as this touches her side. And it's fabulous because she's experiencing a little bit of head shyness on those ears. And this is a way to help her as a performance horse. And as soon as you've got the attention of the trot, get the trot within those 3 seconds. The knife. Nice pack, Laurie. Your eyes on her eyes. Bring up the full intention there. Stay behind the saddle till you're in front of her again. Keep advancing forward till you're not. And you want to drive a little more, Laurie, if you want to come up to the trot. And once you've committed to it, make sure it happens. So even more till you get the trot. Even more, be creative. That's it. There you go. So how do you feel, Laurie?
You know, I'm extremely pleased with the outcome of this mare. This is completely, this is the horse that nobody believed in. They never thought she could be this quiet. Nobody ever saw her. She got a lot of confidence, and I can see it all came from just building, day by day. We finally found the horse that I knew was in there, that nobody else could see.